If I told you the spider doesn't exist, but your terror does, why? You've been running from the wrong enemy. It was inside your head the whole time. You've been afraid of something that doesn't exist. Here's how to stop. Is your fear psychological or emotional? The answer might shock you. You are sitting alone at night. You hear a sound outside. Are you afraid because something bad might happen? Or are you afraid because you are thinking something bad might happen? That is the real question. Is fear a feeling? Or is fear a thought? And the answer will change how you experience every scary moment for the rest of your life. Here's what most people think. Fear is an emotion. Something happens. You feel scared. The end. But is it really that simple? Think about this. You watch a horror movie. You know it is fake. You know the characters are actors. You know nobody is actually dying, but you are still scared. Why? Because even though your mind knows it is not real, something inside you does not believe it. So is that fear an emotion, or is that fear a thought pretending to be an emotion? Let me ask you something else. Have you ever been afraid of something that turned out to be harmless? A shadow that was just a coat, a sound that was just wind. In that moment, you were genuinely terrified, but the threat was completely in your head. So what were you actually afraid of? You were not afraid of the shadow. You were afraid of your own thought about the shadow. You were afraid of what your imagination told you. That is not an emotion. That is a thought. But wait, here's where it gets confusing. When you are afraid, you feel something real. Your chest tightens, your stomach drops, your hands shake. Those are real sensations. Those are real feelings. So, do you think fear is an emotion? But here's the thing. Those physical sensations did not come first. The thought came first. Your mind created the thought, your mind created the story, and then your body reacted to the story. So, the emotion is the body catching up to the thought. Think about this carefully. If I told you there is a spider behind you right now, you would feel fear. Your body would react, but there is no spider. The fear is completely real. So, what is fear actually made of? Fear is made of a thought. It is made of a story. It is made of what you are telling yourself about what might happen. And your body just believes whatever story your mind is telling. Here is the real question that matters. If fear is just a thought, can you control it by changing your thought? Can you think differently and feel differently? Some people say yes, but then why is it so hard to stop being afraid even when you know the fear is irrational? Because fear is not just a thought. Fear is a thought that has become so repetitive that it feels like a fact. You have thought it so many times that your body believes it is real. Your body has learned to trust the story even when the story is a lie. So is fear psychological or emotional? The answer is yes. Fear starts as a thought, a psychological event. Your mind generates a story about danger. But then your body responds to that story and creates an emotion, a feeling. And once the emotion shows up, the distinction between thought and feeling becomes blurry. You cannot separate them anymore. The thought and the emotion become one thing. And that one thing is called fear. But here is the most important thing. You can change the thought. You can change the story. You can tell yourself a different version of what is happening. And when you change the story, the emotion eventually follows. Not immediately, not easily, but it follows because fear is built on a thought, and thoughts can be rewritten. That is the power you have been ignoring this whole time. Fear is not something that happens to you. Fear is something you create, one thought at a time. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more videos.